thatmovieguyUK.
Eluding is a word I use a lot because I am eluded from some movies purely for the reason that I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Jean-Paul Sévérac's film A Paris Education is one of them. It came out in 2018 during the festival circuit. It actually came out in America last year, and now it's finally out in UK cinemas as of the 14th of February 2020. So if you can seek this film, I want you to do so, and if you're not convinced, we will go on this journey together right now. The Paris Education is the story of Etienne. He comes to Paris to study filmmaking at the Sorbonne. He meets Mathias and Jean-Noël, who share his passion for films. But as they spend the year studying, they have to face friendships and love challenges, as well as choosing their artistic battles. What makes Paris Education stand out from the others is that it is a deeply spiritual film, and the backdrop of the 1970s, during this massive burst of French cinema, the new wave is happening. Some of the biggest names in French cinema are created during this time. Is that these three artists are trying to carve their name on that slab and trying to keep the momentum of fantastic French cinema. And I found it very interesting how university really creates a person at times. You find your voice, you find who you truly are, I would say. And this concept of self-discovery throughout a Paris Education is something that I truly admire. And also it's the growing pains, it's getting to know new people, becoming attracted to people, not knowing where you stand in relationships, how you can tarnish relationships. And it's the whole thought process and it's the whole idea of growing up that I truly admired throughout this film. And Jean-Paul's work is really intimate as well. It's shot in black and white. It doesn't really use much camera movement. We just watch this dialogue develop and evoke itself. It's very natural. It's very thought-provoking. And I haven't been this entranced by French dialogue since Olivier, or Non-Fiction by Olivier Assayas the other year. It really just grabbed my attention and it just didn't want to let go for almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. There is just so much about the world, and also it talks about one of my favorite subjects, and that's cinema, and to listen on their concepts and their ideas on how film is moving and what they want to bring to cinema is something that I truly admired, and it was just so deeply philosophical. Yes, it is in a way a pretentious film, but I think if you can go into this film and learn something about yourself and learn about different perspectives, then it's something that you should truly go into and watch it for that. Jean-Paul Sévérac's film is deeply unseen, and I find that a tragedy for the reason that you don't get many films that actually challenge you to contemplate your growing pains and how you reflect upon your younger self. And throughout Paris Education, this is what happens. Using a cast of basically unknown actors as well really helps this, because it gives it that originality and natural feel. Because if you had somebody like Louis Garrel in this film, you would be like, oh, it's just Louis Garrel reading some lines. But here it's a lot more thought-provoking. I have used this word quite a lot, but you just see the world through the eyes of a younger person, and that younger person was me once, and I truly respect A Paris Education for that. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that, and please seek it out in the cinema if you can, or if not, it'll be out on Blu-ray and DVD, I think, early May, so please check it out. And thank you very much, New Wave Films, for releasing this. We owe you big time. So next up on the channel will be my review for Jessica Hausner's latest film, Little Joe. I am very intrigued to share that with you. I have been planning ahead now. We will be having reviews for And Then We Danced, Painted Bird, Baccarat, lots of good, interesting films to discuss coming out in the UK over the next couple of months. And I hope you enjoyed the re-review of Memories of Murder. Obviously, Bong Joon-ho winning all those Oscars was a fantastic thing for cinema in general, and yeah, what a night that was. And yeah, so keep spreading the love. Thank you very much for my new subscribers. To my old subscribers, keep sharing, whatever you wish. And if you ever want to discuss films with me, if you've seen The Paris Education, or if you're actually intrigued to see The Paris Education, please talk to me about it. The comment section is always open, and follow me on Letterboxd, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you like. And as we normally say on this channel, Diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, all the chance, and obviously, never change. Au revoir. Bye-bye.